It is Tuesday the 18th of January 2022, and today is the day that I moved to New Zealand for 2 years.
No flight.
What am I doing?
The morning of travel was all about packing and pampering, so I made my way to my first ever facial.
So that was the most gloriously relaxing thing ever. She did do my shoulders for a little bit and she said that they were awful. And I was like, yeah, that's where I carry my tension. But I knew that going in, and my skin, I think, looks really clear. I do think I look quite tired, but she gave me a few helpful tips. Yeah, it was just amazing and so relaxing.
Where are my headphones? Yeah, that's everything I need. We're done. We're done.
After arriving at Ben's house, it was time to load the car for the airport, have some cuddles with the adorable puppies, and raise a glass to the future.
Cuddles, don't I? I need some cuddles. Okay. Alright. Oh, hello. He loves me so much.
And after so many more cuddles with the dogs, it was time to head for the airport.
That's not helpful.
No flight.
This is why Ben's not my cameraman. Okay, I think that's enough. We are here, we are in New Zealand. Can't wait to take this mask off.
When we finally made it onto the bus that was taking us to our quarantine, we actually had tarpaulin, which felt like we were zombies out of an apocalypse movie. Luckily for us, our quarantine wasn't actually too far away, but I am not kidding you when I say that the last 2 hours of our journey, we travelled about 2 kilometres from the plane door to the door of our quarantine hotel. Our bags were so unbelievably heavy, we spent so much time waiting around, and we went through about 8 or 9 security checks and passport checks, and we were exhausted, and by the time we finally made it to our room, we were barely functioning as human beings.
I can barely walk in a straight line, I'm not even kidding. Air filtration unit, do not cover. Awesome. Big bed number 1, big bed number 2. And the view is some buildings. There are some nice trees down there. Oh, what else is in the snack pack? Oh, Pringles!
The hotel was super awesome, super welcoming, and we got these awesome little snack bags upon arrival, so we were able to tuck into some yummy food. Even though we weren't that hungry, we just needed the energy. I'm currently having some inner ear issues, guys. Nearly fell over like twice already.
Okay, my theory is that my bag was so heavy, it's been pushing me down. So I've been pushing more pressure into the ground. And I think I messed up my inner ear. It could also be the fact that we've been flying at like 20,000 kilometers high for like a combined time of 20 hours.
20,000 kilometers high, yeah. That's a definitely accurate number for this.
Isn't it? I read it on the thing. It's not far off.
You might have 40,000 feet, not 24,000 kilometers high. That's like the moon.
No, it's not.
No, it's not the moon, but it's pretty far fucking away. Actually, how far is it? It might be the moon. I'm not sure off the top of my head.
I think our plane was like 10,000 kilometers high.
You need to go to bed.
It said 10,000.
Let's go to bed.
Why?
We travelled 12,000 kilometers.
I know, but it also said height. It had air speed, land speed.
We were going out to choose like 40,000 feet. That's not anywhere near 10,000 kilometers.
Yes, it is. 40,000 feet.
A feet, so it's 3 feet per meter.
Maybe it was meter.
Yeah, meters is more believable.
I don't know. I'm fine.
Gonna die.
I'm not gonna die. Can we just appreciate the size of the bin they have given us for 10 days?
After some serious brain failure, dinner arrived and it was a super yummy New York brownie and steak. But first we had a phone call to our rooms asking lots of questions about our identity and security checks. And given my state of mind, I'm surprised they let me stay in the flipping hotel.
We're extremely tired. We are trying to sort out a food order, or at least a lemonade order.
After we decided that we were far too jet lagged to even understand online shopping anymore, we decided that maybe it was time for bed.
It is 8 o'clock in the evening and we are going to bed. Good night. It is 6:39 in the morning and I'm coming to you from New Zealand. I'm so tired. Thank you very much. The good news is the tea is good here.
Coffee's pretty good too, and that's just cheapest.
We like our room. We have like an air purifier filter thing because our big window does not open.
Even though I was so tired, the thing I really wanted to do was make the room a place that I could survive the 10 days in. So I set myself up a work area, I unpacked all of the clothes that I think I might need, I made sure that everything had a home, I made sure Ben knew where that home was, and before long breakfast had arrived. Breakfast seems to come every morning between 8 a.m. and 10 a.m. and the food so far looks pretty good.
Okay, so we just got a phone call to come down to the lobby for our tests. Right.
Once we had our COVID swabs taken, we had to fill out some forms online, including our flight number, the names of people that are in our bubble, and how we planned to get to the next place that we were staying. I was actually really surprised that these questions came up so early on in quarantine, but first off, it kind of reminded me that there was an end to this, and also it was nice to see just how organised they were. Once we had that all sorted, it was lunchtime, and my god, was it yummy.
We're too lucky, I think, would be more the other way of going about it.
Ben is currently on a call with them, making sure he's aware he can have alcohol.
Hello.
One of the other things that was really great about the quarantine hotel is that every day we filled out questionnaires or we got a phone call to our room making sure that we were okay, making sure that we were eating properly, sleeping properly, asking us if there was anything we needed. They were really supportive and it was really good to see in this scenario.
Okay, so we have a small dilemma in that neither of us have packed any flipping trainers.
I have never online shopped so fast because our winter boots were not going to survive this sunny climate. That afternoon we had no choice but to close the curtains because it was so freaking beautiful outside and the room was heating up more than our little air purifier could handle.
It is 8:16. 16 more minutes than we made it yesterday. It is still very bright out. Good night, y'all. It is 7:05 and I did actually go to sleep at like 5 to 9 because I had a quick bath, but I was falling asleep in the tub, so I got out because health and safety.
With a cup of tea, we looked at some houses, and even though the options were few and far between, we did manage to find some options. Now, by this point in quarantine, it was Saturday and I hadn't seen the sun since Tuesday, and I don't think I've ever been this pale in my entire life. After some much loved skincare, I managed to get some writing done before our continental breakfast arrived. And if you guys haven't seen my blog, you can find it at aliciadion.com, or you can find the link at my Instagram, which is aliciadion.ig. Every like, comment or share really helps me so much.
Hello. Thank you so much. Bye. We have blue bands.
The second I had those blue bands in my hand, I walked my pasty skin to that phone and dialed as fast as I possibly could to book some outdoor time. I managed to book a date with the outside world for 3 o'clock, but I will say, here's a tip: if you're traveling to New Zealand in January, pack some sun cream. We weren't able to buy any at the airport and the ozone is so thin.
Our food was supposed to arrive and it never came. I was just looking forward to having a lemonade. Oh well.
Yeah, the lemonade was the bit you wanted.
Gin and lemonade. It'd be nice to see what the climate's like. It's 27 degrees.
It's gonna look like I'm robbing a brick crowd. Oh.
That was a very long walk. Loved it there. It was good.
You good? Okay.
Let's do some skincare.
This is only.
I don't have a proper headband. That's food.
Holy moly.
This thing makes me uncomfortable. So.
Get right under your eye.
Oh, so weird.
Yeah, like on your eyelid. Where's your eyelid gone?
I don't know. I won't get it back. Weird. Oh, there we go. No, it's not again. What the fuck?
Look at me.
It just goes away. It just disappears.
Where's your eye? There, you have perfect eyelids.
I guess when it's winking is the problem.
You'd make a terrible woman.
That's good. I feel so moistured right now. I am so moist.
You're actually glowing.
That's the light place.
From the moist face, yeah.
Space.
Oh yeah, we figured out our food delivery. So they just waived the delivery charge, which is fine. We'll get our stuff a day later. There's testing happening tomorrow, so there's no outside activity between 9 and 12. Ben's been clicking away on RuneScape for seeds.
No more seeds.
Suffice to say, we're handling quarantine differently.
I am doing great.
We have just been called for our second COVID test. There are 4 bags outside. Doritos! Doritos! Yeah, you dance, baby. Oh my god, Ben, you got cans of fizzy juice. So we can put gin in! They still haven't delivered our food.
Alright, so would you rather orange, lemon lime?
It's gin time. Cheers. I'm good. You're creasing my cushions.
You don't use these for anything.
No! Stop! Ben! They give me happiness! Get off!
What the fuck is this?
They must be pumped! This is the creasy one to protect.
Ah!
No! This isn't funny! My cushions are important to me!
Let's speed this up a little bit, shall we? We watched Rick and Morty, we drank gin, we ate food, we watched more Rick and Morty. We went walking and we were our weird selves.
3, 2, 1, go!
I have a cup of tea over
that Ben made for me. I do regret not bringing a piece of string because when we were walking around the car park yesterday, we looked up at some of the rooms and you can see that people, very clever people, brought a piece of string with them. They must have seen it on some sort of blog or vlog, so I can share it with you now. And basically they would just hang it from one corner of their curtain rail to the other. Do you think reception will have string? I might ask them if they have string to fashion a washing line. Hi, can we please get some more English breakfast tea?
As you can see, it was more food, more house searching, more writing, and then afterwards I sat and contemplated my existence with a very, very sore back from doing way too much in that ridiculous workout yesterday. However, after sitting and doing nothing for a while, and then things ramped up just a smidge. Yesterday, someone came to our door with a delivery and said, we have a delivery for Caitlin, and we're like, there's no one here by that name. They've now disposed of that order, and it turns out that it was a $100 order from Mark to Ben as a welcoming gift. Basically, the name that was actually on the order was not Caitlin. So I spent an hour online talking to the supermarket, so it's now up to the hotel to fix that problem. On the upside, our train has arrived. What else happened? Oh yeah, our food order. It was supposed to arrive Saturday, then it didn't arrive, so they took the delivery fee off, and then it didn't arrive Sunday. They took $20 off. They said they'd call us this morning, like they said they'd call us yesterday morning and didn't. And we still haven't had a phone call. I don't know what this is, but it looks tasty. Here you go.
Thanks, boo.
Hey. What's done? Ooh. Ben had his done, and she immediately dropped it on the floor.
Poor lady. She seems so guilty.
She did seem guilty. I'm not saying I'm a genius, but that shirt was soaking wet an hour ago, and it's basically nearly dry. You could say I'm a genius, though.
You're a genius, boo.
Thanks. When I got back from my lovely walk, unfortunately I was really bloated. So I jumped into the shower in an attempt to try and get rid of my bloating, but I was pulled out of the shower early by Ben.
Babe, you all want to come look at this? I think our order was doubled. We have 2 more bottles of wine downstairs.
Wait, so we have
Skittles.
So we have 3 bottles of wine, 2 bottles of Prosecco, and a litre of gin. Like, we could cancel breakfast, lunch and dinner tomorrow and just drink. We had the most lovely meeting with Ben's new boss and his family, talking us through all of the lovely treats that they'd sent us. Snacker-chang chips, chocolate mice, ginger beer, kombucha, hokey pokey made by Whittaker's to replace Cadbury's, kiwi dip and loads more sweets and chocolate. On days 5 through 8, I had really bad sciatica, which was so painful, and I put down to always having my legs out in front of me and that vicious workout from a couple of days ago. Luckily, I was able to get some ice from room service and some Ziploc bags from medical, and I used my trainer's box to take some pressure off my back whilst I was sat in the chair. Okay, so one of the things that I've known that I'm going to have to do at some point during this quarantine was that I was going to have to do a proper wash of clothes. Kind of like beating them against a rock style. Yes, this is how I'm going to do it. I want to stomp on them. And then the fun part. That is how you do laundry in quarantine.
Yeah.
Do you want to try and catch it in the hotel room?
I was thinking that.
Okay, it's coming. Oh, so good. Oh! Cheers to not being able to find a house, to doing laundry in a bathtub, but to moving to New Zealand.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that was our last test. So if this comes back negative, we get to leave the day after tomorrow.
It is our last full day in quarantine. Continental breakfast is breakfast this morning, which is exciting. Although I'm still full, and to be honest, I'm done with food. I've eaten so much in the last 9 days. You hungry?
Yeah.
Okay.
It is the 29th of January and it is 5:45 in the evening. Dinner should be arriving within the next hour or two. I don't know what we're gonna do when we have to cook for ourselves. Like,
What is cooking?
yeah, what is cooking? And been good. It's been fine. I've just been fed and relaxed and had outdoor time. I have no complaints. Any complaints?
Nope.
Nope, no complaints. We're gonna pop some Prosecco, watch a movie, eat some food, and try and get through the rest of the snacks. It's been a journey. It's been a thing. And this is where we're at. I can't believe it's over. You got this, and I believe in you. Sam, what the fuck was that?
Because it went like this.
You disappoint me.
I'm gonna delete all these.
No,
videos.
okay, I'm kidding. Last walk in managed isolation. Yes. Yes.
It is today. It is Freedom Day. Just a smidge hungover. Let's go. Freedom! Freedom!
Free lottery.
We made it.
The last part of your journey. I finished Netflix.